Hey there, it's Natalie Marie Collins. So I'm just going to give this just a second to catch up. All right. Hey there, I'm Natalie Marie Collins. Welcome to Activating Magic. If we haven't met before, I am so happy you are in. I know we've had several new people popping in to the group, and it is great to see you in here. So let's dive into this topic for today that is all about feeling the shift. And are you feeling it? So the thing with this shift that's coming up, this is what human design has this is why human design is here for us. And why it came into existence is that in 2027, the planet is shifting. It's shifting from the vibration of the cross of planning into the cross of the sleeping phoenix. Now, what that means, I've been researching this for years to figure this and really understand it and dive into it because my heart is like, yep, we got to go down this path, guys. And so what this is the cross of planning. Every 400 years, the vibration of the planet shifts. This cross of planning is all about the tribe, taking care of everyone, making sure everybody has their needs met. It's governments, it's road systems, it's educational systems. It's all the systems. The planning is all about the systems. So we're shifting into the cross of the sleeping phoenix, which is an individual energy. So we're going from tribal to individual, and it's a actually very busy energy. So there's going to be a lot of people who are really busy with doing their own thing and taking care of their own little tribe in a sense, and not necessarily on a grander scale. So what is told in human design is that those of us who are following our strategy and authority are going to be the ones that survive this shift. That is a big deal. That right there is a huge, massive deal. This is the reason why human design came in when it did, to help us through this shift. And this just speaks to my heart in every way possible. And I know that right now, this is what I'm here to do. So, and what I'm here to do is help through that shift, help people find their strategy and authority and really live into that and understand what that means for them. This is powerful stuff because here's the thing is when you start to live your strategy and authority, you start sinking into your body because the mind wants to be in control. That's the deal. But the body is actually the one that communicates with the energy of the planet and is radiating out who you are. So who you are may not match who you're acting like. And your strategy and authority is likely different than what you've been taught, because what a lot of us have been taught has been not in alignment with our strategy and authority, which then if we're not in alignment with our strategy and authority, then we're being conditioned by other people. And there's layers and layers and layers of conditioning that happens that we got to start peeling off and peeling back. And I've been in this process for over 6 years now. And this process is profound and life-changing and shifting and just incredible. Here's the thing, and I got to tell you guys this story because this is a fun one. One of the things that I've learned with this is that people who are following their strategy and authority have a very different energy about them that they radiate out. It's a clear, clean energy. And that when you are in your strategy and authority, you become a sovereign being. And what that is all about is that when you're solid and you are solid within yourself, other people can't manipulate you, they can't control you, like you're in control of you, and it kind of freaks some people out, but other people it's highly palatable and attractive and yummy to them. So with that, this weekend was Halloween. If you guys had a great Halloween, I would love to see pictures of this. So with Halloween, one of the things here in Ogden I'm in Ogden, Utah. One of the things that they do downtown Ogden is they have a Halloween bar hop. And so, everybody dresses up or not everybody, but everybody who is joining in the bar hop dresses up and bar hops downtown Ogden. And then at the end, there is an after party at one of the bars. And so we went to the after party bar a couple hours before and got a really good seat. And then just people watched for several hours. It was a blast. And surprisingly had a lot of people actually coming up to us. And there's this one chick. It was the cutest thing ever. But she came up and she's like, I walked in that door and looked at you two and went, whoa, those people are important. And so she came up, she goes, do you guys own businesses? Yes. She's like, do you guys do investments? And like, yes. And do you guys do crypto? Yes. Here's the funny thing also is that when I say like crypto stuff, my husband's been doing it for a minute, and I decided that I was going to get in on that as well because I'm seeing good stuff from him. Like, I might as well do it too and just, play along with that. And she's like, I've been meaning. So it was actually that day was when I opened up my my crypto account, and so I'm just like a couple days into this. So the funny part is she's like, I've been looking to get into crypto, but I don't know how to do it. Do you guys teach how to do it? And I was like, no. Which I thought it personally was hilarious because I was like, well, I could turn this into, how human design works with, taking your right action, because like I got invited into starting to do crypto by my husband, and so I started that, and then half a day later got invited to teach how to do crypto, and I was like, I'm not quite qualified for that. I can teach you how to open up an account because I just did it and now I know how to do it. And I was like, that is not the correct invitation. So then we have to look at where your invitations or what you're responding to actually is in alignment with your inner authority. So my inner authority is like laughing and like, this is really cute, but no, but thank you for the recognition on this. So with all of that, like, we can start to gauge who is right for us. And so me being a projector, one of the very first things that I learned is that it's actually really good for the projector to just chill in like an environment like that and see who approaches them. So I started using that tactic right away because I love going to networking events and marketing events and places where I meet a bunch of people. My environment is external markets, so I thrive in those kind of places. But knowing that if I'm operating correctly, I'm not going and inserting myself into all kinds of different conversations unless I'm invited. So I can just take a step back. And it's actually really fun because when I take a step back, people will actually like grab my arm and take me to groups and introduce me to everyone, which is an open invitation. It's fantastic, you guys. Like, once you start really utilizing your strategy with everyday life, like, I get so many incredible connections doing that than I ever would have. And it's not a frustrating or irritating process of trying hard and pushing and hustling and all this stuff. It's like, no, just sit back and see who shows up, because those who show up are the people who are magnetized to that projector energy. So then we can look at, all right, we all have our own unique strategy and authority. How are you using it in your day-to-day life? So this shift that we are getting into is getting stronger because the 2027 shift is not going to be this like all of a sudden this overnight thing. We actually are building up to it. And then when the shift happens, the vibration shifts, and then it will move into the new vibration. So it's not like this, like all of a sudden type of thing. It is it's a slower shift. So we're in the throes of this stuff right now, you guys. And so time is speeding up. The timelines are speeding up. Things are happening faster. I don't know about you, but I am manifesting way faster with things, and stuff is really starting to snowball the more I get into alignment and the more layers of deconditioning or of the layers of conditioning that I shed. Like, I gotta tell you, this past week I've done like 10 years. It feels like 10 years worth of personal development work, peeling off those layers and finding that truth and finding that inner layer beneath and below, and then being able to take the inner authority and say, oh, this is something I got invited to. Hell yeah, I'm going to invest in crypto. Like, yes. There's things like that, or it's like pops up and it's like, oh, and now is my time to do that, even though I know I have friends that have been doing it for several years. So I feel like I'm a little behind the game, but I'm not, because I stepped into it when I got the correct invitation for me. And now I feel like that is a very good move for me. And I'm not feeling like this is a push type of thing. So Kristen, Tony, and I are working on an NFT course. Very cool. I like it. And Gianna, you are also definitely feeling the shift. So here's one of the big things also with this shift. The more that you are living as yourself, the easier this shift is going to be for you. I am here for you. I want you to be able to make this shift. My people are here. Like, I'm here to help my people through this shift that is so much my calling right now, you guys. So this shift, as you're going through this, the more you that you are, the more you peel back the layers of conditioning, dive deep into that piece. Like, a couple days ago, I did shadow work, and I'd never really done shadow work before, and it's a whole other layer of work that I did. I'm walking different, I'm talking different, I'm presenting myself differently. It's insane how cool that is. Like, but not everybody's ready for that. So we gotta like work up to these things. And that's what the deconditioning is all about, is working up to releasing those layers. But the more that you do it, the more you become. Because here's a really important key piece for this. As we're getting into this shift, those of us that are following our inner authority and our strategy are going to be the ones that survive this. But why? Why is that exactly? Your mind wants to take over control of everything, but your mind doesn't actually know what your potential is. It is too much to be able to conceive in the human mind what your potential actually is. However, your energy knows. Your body, your human design, your energetic blueprint is the key, and it knows. And the more that you sink into that strategy and authority that you're here to follow, the more you become, the more you then click into your right place in the world and bring that special piece that you're here to bring. So if you're completely off track, we got to get you on track. Like, this is a big thing. And Jana says shadow work is powerful. Yeah. Oh, crazy stuff. And very, very good, and a good crazy. It's good crazy. And Kristen, that's where the new glow all over you is coming from. Yeah, girl. And it's also the tip of the iceberg. So I'm stepping into this even deeper role within this, and I want to take you guys along with me, because this is important work that we're here to do. So one of the ways that you can do that is making sure that you understand your strategy and authority. If you don't understand your strategy and authority, I highly recommend you get a human design reading. I do them. I'm more than welcome. I'm more than happy to do that. You're more than welcome to book a session with me to get a reading done, and I can explain to you how that works for you. If you've already gotten a reading and you've been testing it out and trying, but have been bumping around and not quite sure how to really integrate it into your life, because integration, this is a big deal, because we take those big leaps, we take those big epic leaps into the void, into the unknown, into the experiment, but then we need to integrate it. We need that chance and that time to really ground it. Now remember, we all have a grounding energy with that. What is that energy for you? It's that conscious earth energy. There's unconscious earth too, but that's grounding, but it's also your genius zone. So your genius zone is unconscious, and that unconscious energy is what people actually pay you money for. But we got to get grounded and integrate that before people really start to recognize that in you. If you need help with that, I'm available to help you with one-on-one coaching. So it's your choice. If you feel the call to dive into either of those, I'm available. Just send me a message, and I don't bite. Like, it's cool. And we'll talk and see if this is the right path for you. But I'm here to help those who feel the magnetic pull. This is important work, you guys. This is what we are here to do. We are built and made for this. And you are built and made to be yourself, no matter what anybody else says. It's not their choice, it's yours. So that particular choice for you is your choice to step into who you are. And it's going to take some work. I'm not going to lie. It does take work, and it can take some time. But you can also move really quickly when you have a guide to guide you through it. So I'm here to help guide you if you feel you are ready to do that. And next week, let's talk about next week real quick. Next week is Chartathon. So I'll be posting up my little post that I do once a month, because it is the second Monday of the month is when I do Chartathons. And I will be doing quick little sample readings for everyone who posts their chart up. Again, I don't chase your chart. You got to post it up for me, because time. It saves me time, and it makes sure that I'm able to get to everyone in a smooth and quick fashion. So be on the lookout for that as well. If you would like to get a little sample, I do make a couple minutes on each chart depending on how the chart speaks to me, because the charts do speak to me, and then I transmit that to you. All right, everyone. Great to see you. Thanks for popping on. Love you bunches, and I'll see you soon. Until then, bye for now.